What's up, guys? It's Polkadog. Thanks so much for joining today. A little bit more of a casual one today. I figured what we could do is poke around on PSA's website. I had some ideas about Eevee Heroes, especially just after looking at the population report, some thoughts that come to my mind, some things I wanted to share with you guys. So if you would like to join me on this journey, continue to watch this video, maybe subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if I'm absolutely stupid or if I have some good ideas or if you have a different opinion or whatever you think. So let's take a look here. All right, so like I said, we're just gonna go pop onto PSA's website. My computer's over here, so I'm gonna be kind of looking over here. And what I figured we could do is talk a little bit about Eevee Heroes and what are some of the things I'm seeing that are kind of interesting. So if I just go ahead and type right here, Eevee Heroes, if I could spell correctly, and I pull this up and scroll down. So if you've ever used PSA's population report, it's a really nice tool to think about using when you're looking at buying single cards, or if you're looking at buying graded cards, or if you're looking to get into kind of the scene of buying single cards, right? So buying standalone cards or collections, because what you're going to find on PSA Population Report's website is you're going to find how many graded versions of each grade, how many graded versions of a card do exist in the PSA Population Report, which is the biggest grading card company. There's also Beckett and CGC, but CGC doesn't have a population report, and I think BGS does. CGC probably will at some point, but since it is the most popular one of the three, it gives you an idea of how many graded copies there are out there and what's rolling in. And so I wanted to take a look at Eevee Heroes because I think this is super interesting, just super interesting on the Eevee Heroes set. So let's take a look here. We've got 2021 Pokemon Japanese Sword and Shield Eevee Heroes set. Okay, so when we pop in here, we're going to see that 119 cards have been graded. Okay, so 119 cards have been graded in this Eevee Heroes set. Extremely modern cards. Obviously, this set came out in 2021, just only a few months ago, so it is pretty new. But let's take a look. This is what I found to be very interesting. So if you look at the top here, we were looking at this number right here, which is 119 total Eevee Heroes cards have been graded. And if you scroll down, this is insane, guys. Total population, you can see right here, total population. Total population of graded Eevee Hero cards at PSA at this very moment in time, there are 111, okay? 111 to 8, right? So there are literally 8 9s, and there are 111 10s. That is an absurd number. That's an absurd number. That is so ridiculously high. The quality of the cards is so good in Japan, and the rate of getting a 10 is so incredibly high that I feel like this market is going to be extremely saturated. Extremely saturated. We were looking at last week, it was on, gosh, what was it? Here, I'll just pull it up right now while we're sitting here. So eBay, let's go to eBay and let's look at PSA 10 Sylveon VMAX. Look at this. This is insane. Now, I know the alternate arts are more rare, but look at this price. Look at this price. So when I go on eBay, this is what I do. I scroll down, I click sold listings, and then I'm up here. This just sold 2 weeks ago for $1,225. $1,225 for this card in a PSA 10, right? What are the odds that you can pick up a mint copy on eBay and grade it and it's a 10, right? So even right now, PSA is closed. You can get a card graded in a matter of, I don't know, a month, most of the time, for $200. PSA is closed. $200 will get you a graded card in a month, just about. So you're not talking about super time constraint stuff, but this card right here, I was so blown away when I saw this. $1,225 for that. Almost $3,000 in July for this. Now, it's not that these cards are a bad investment. I just don't know if grading them is a good idea. Honestly, if you pull one out of a pack and you send it in to be graded, the chances of it being a 10 are great. And so yeah, now you have a 10, but like anyone who wants to grade this card, if they kept it in mint condition, could get a 10. So it's not like, it's not really going to be rare. It's not, I don't think it's going to be rare to have a 10 of these cards. The numbers are just telling us otherwise. So like a Sylveon VMAX, let's look at this. Sylveon VMAX, and we'll just look at a raw copy. So like a raw copy of this card. All right, here's one that just sold today actually for $425. $425, absolutely mint. Let's take a look at these pictures and just see what we think. So if I can pull up these pictures really quick, so we can get a little look at it. All right, yeah, so this should give you a little bit of a look. So when you go on eBay, obviously you want to make sure you're buying, when you're buying something, you want to make sure you get really, really nice pictures so you can get a very good idea of the condition. This is a beautiful card, absolutely beautiful card. They all are. Eevee Heroes as a set, super, super fun to open. It's amazing. I love it. I love everything about it. I think it might be my favorite set, maybe over the past, maybe since Cosmic Eclipse. And even like Evolving Skies, I feel like pales in comparison to Eevee Heroes, just because of the theme of Eevee Heroes and how the set's constructed. I think is just perfect. So I'm not trying to bash this set in any way. All I'm trying to say is it's really, really common to get very good quality cards out of Japan. In the era of grade everything and everybody's grading everything possible, so like this one here, I probably wouldn't have purchased, because you see that right there, see that little, there's a little stuff at the top you can see on the right here on that portion of the card. But in the era of just grade everything and anything and everything, there's just going to be a lot of 10s of these cards. There's going to be an incredible amount of 10s of these cards, in my opinion. I'm not sure that's going to lend well to the extreme growth. I don't know if you're going to be able to grow too much further beyond where the pricing is now. Because the pricing right now is very expensive, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any rarer to come up with 10s. It seems like if you look at the top here, 111 10s to only 8 9s. So Umbreon VMAX Hyper right here, which is the 95. Umbreon 95. Pretty sure that's the alt art. Yeah, that's the alternative art. Umbreon Hyper. Yeah, and that's been graded 35 times as a 10 and 4 times as a 9. 35 times as a 10. Like, let me show you something. Real quick. So, one card I've been waiting for PSA to grade is my Neo Genesis Typhlosion 17. I want to show you this real quick. And there aren't any, actually I don't think there are any 8s. I don't think there is a single 8 in all 111 Eevee Heroes cards graded at this stage in time, which is just absurd. I mean, it's crazy, the quality of those Japanese cards. Anyway, there are 111 Eevee Heroes cards graded. There are 8174 of this Neo Genesis. All right, so let's pull down here and look at the card that I really want to take a look at right here is the Typhlosion 17. This is an extremely popular card. So you can see right here on the screen, this highlighted section. I'll just go ahead and highlight it very well. All right. So let me break this down for you. These cards are 20 years old from Neo Genesis. This set came out in 2000. There are 88 9s that exist of this card. There are 4 10s in all existence. In all existence, there are 4 10s of this card, right? There are 88 9s. 88 9s, okay? There are 210 8s of this card, okay? You can buy an 8 on eBay, unlimited, very, very desirable card. At the time, very desirable, and even today, very desirable. You can buy an 8, right? Which by all accounts, 210 plus 88 plus 4, you're right around, so you're right around 300 total 8, 9s, and 10s put together. So you have a 1 of 300 top, you have a 1 of 300 Neo Genesis card that is very desirable, that was printed 20 years ago, and you could buy that card for, as an 8, you can buy that card for $300 on eBay right now, graded, $300. That means you bought it for $100 raw, sent it into grade for $200, and you got it back $300. You can have yourself a Neo Genesis Typhlosion 17, not first edition, but still. And then if you wanted a 9, you wanted to go crazy and get a 9, I think they run about $1,500. Let me tell you, there are 88 9s. You can buy one right now. I know there's one on eBay for $1,500. I looked at it earlier. It's let's see, Typhlosion 17. All right, here it is. So this looked like one of the only ones that I could find. So it's a PSA 9 Typhlosion 17 card from Neo Genesis. Ooh, there's a little hair on that. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully that's not in the case. But this card right here, PSA 9, right? So PSA 9 Neo Genesis Typhlosion 17 card, and you can get it for about $1,500. That Sylveon card that closed for over $1,000, I just can't even believe it. There are gonna be so many 10s of that card after, gosh, 20 years of grading. If that set continues to stay hot, there's gonna be so many pens. It's gonna be insane. So it's kind of like, I probably will grade mine as I get them, because I just like to have them slabbed, protected. I like to see that 10 on there. It makes me feel good inside. So as a collector, I like it. But as an investor and as somebody who's trying to maximize the card's value, I don't know if you can justify the cost of grading on these Eevee Heroes cards, because the return on investment over time, as more and more pump through, is going to be interesting. I think there's just a lot more risk associated with it when you could just go and buy something like this that is actually rare for the same price. So anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. Obviously I could be super wrong. I'm not trying to take any crazy stances here. I'm just trying to express the fact that I just can't believe what's happening with the Eevee Heroes set in terms of grading. It's just unbelievable, to be honest. Anyway, if you like the video, please subscribe, leave a comment, say something nice to somebody in the comment section, maybe leave a like. And if you like these more informal videos, let me know, because they're pretty fun for me. I like to talk. So, all right, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.